Here's a look at how to access the maps of Tucson murals. Right now there are 4 of them, and you can see them all by opening your web browser like Firefox, Internet Explorer, Safari, Chrome, whatever. There are 4 different maps and each one has its own address. You can see them all here. There's one that shows all the Tucson murals and 3 more that are tours of different parts of the area, and there'll probably be more tours later. Let's go to the one that shows all the murals, and its address is map.tucsonmurals.org. You can type that into your address bar, or here I'm going to click it. And what you'll see is a Google map that has 2 parts. On the left-hand side, it has a list of all of the different murals, actually only 200 at a time. I'll explain that in a minute. On the right-hand side, it has a map with 1 pin for each mural. Now, I wanted to show you several important things about this that'll be helpful if you want to see a lot of murals at a time. First is here in the left-hand side at the top is Save to My Places. And if you do that and you have a Google account, then you'll be able to come back to this map really easily, either from your phone or from any place that uses that Google account. Once you have saved the map to My Places, then there'll be a My Places or My Maps button like this one here that I'm pointing to. You can click on that and you'll see the map listed there. But you can also always go to it by the address that I mentioned, in this case, maps.tucsonmurals.org. Okay, so a few more things important about this. If you haven't used Google Maps, this is a slider here that you can use to zoom in and zoom out, and that way you can get a little bit closer view and the pins will spread out. Let's zoom in quite a bit and move down. By the way, you move through the map by grabbing it with your mouse. Let's zoom out a bit. By grabbing it with your mouse and dragging along. Okay, you can also move through the map if you want to by clicking the 4 arrows here, the top, right, down, and left arrows, but I like dragging with the mouse. Okay, once you've found a mural that you want in a neighborhood in town you'd like to see, you can point to the pin with your mouse and click on it, and a window will open describing the mural and showing the address. And if you'd like to see what the mural is, you can click on the title here. In this case, it's Signed from Ted DeGracia's Studio. And that'll take you to the Tucson Murals Project blog, where you'll get some information about what the mural is and also a picture of the mural itself. And then when you're done with that, you can close it, go back to the map. Now, you can also access all the murals by scrolling through the left-hand column, and you can see there all the addresses are listed here in the mural names. And so, for instance, if we wanted to see this one at the northwest corner of Broadway and Herbert, we could click on it. The map will jump down there, and then we can click on the title of the mural, and there it is. Now, one more thing I wanted to mention that's important about this is that there's so many murals that we can't see them all on the map at once. Google Maps only lets us put 200 murals per map. So at the very bottom of the left-hand column are 3 different maps, numbered 1, 2, and 3. And if you click on one of those, for instance, I'm going to click on number 2, it takes us to the map and shows us the set of murals number 2. And the same way you can click either on the next or on the number 3 and see the set of murals number 3. And unfortunately, we haven't been able to combine those yet, but I hope that Google will fix that so that we can see all the murals at once. In this case, if you're trying to find all the murals in a particular neighborhood, you're going to have to click on the 1, 2, and 3 at the bottom and look at each one separately. Now, also the tours that I mentioned earlier, they show particular neighborhoods, and all the murals in that neighborhood will be on those maps. So those are easier to deal with. One last thing I wanted to mention, murals change and we can't keep up with, there are more than 700 murals on the Tucson Murals Project blog. So if you find a mistake, if you find a new mural, if something's wrong, please let us know. Now, the way to let us know is mentioned right here where I'm highlighting with my mouse. please go to tucsonart.info/murals, or just remember tucsonart.info, and go to the contact page and let us know. Google has a place at the bottom, at the very bottom of the left-hand panel, that says report a problem, but that doesn't tell us. That tells Google about a problem with their maps. So please, if you find a problem with one of the mural locations, or the photo is wrong, or something else has happened, please don't use report a problem, because Google won't tell us. Instead, go to tucsonart.info and click on contact and let us know, and I appreciate your help. Good luck, and enjoy the murals.